Yo, what's up with it, fam? It's your boy Rebuke, and welcome back to another edition of Rebuke All Devils Radio, 107.7, home of the truth. And we got this story courtesy of Atlanta Black Star, right? Didn't seem real. 15-year-old girl shot dead in the street while walking to McDonald's after movie, leaving family and friends devastated. Thank you, A.L. Lee, for bringing us this story. And that was that beautiful young lady that was shot dead in the street by this devil that you see on the right hand of the screen. And you know, the first thing that went to my mind is our hearts and prayers goes out to the victim, and we pray that the Most High give them some kind of healing and justice. But the second thought was, you know, it's people that look just like him that's been causing havoc in this country that they're not indigenous to since the first day they stepped foot on our land, man. You know, and all over the world, you know. Now, not all people that look like this is evil like this man right here. But when you just look at the history of the Europeans, they have a satanic and deadly history of rape, robbery, murder, pillaging, colonialism, colonializing other people's places. And I mean just everything under the sun that you can think of, they are almost responsible for doing. But let's get into this story right quick. Florida authorities have arrested a 16-year-old white suspect in connection with the killing of a black teenage girl who was shot during an attempted robbery and left for dead on the side of a road near her home in Cape Coral. And for the record, this young lady is not black. She's brown, as we can clearly see. Her eyebrows are black and her hair is black. This devil right here is not white like the back of this page we looking at. He is a pinkish red. So once again, who are you going to believe? Your lying eyes or their lying lips when they lie and call you black? And when they lie and say that they're white? There is no such thing as black people. We're brown. And you know why we're brown? Because when you read the Bible, Genesis 2:7, God formed man from the dust of the earth and blew into his nostril the breath of life, and he became a living soul. We know that dust is brown, and dust comes from dirt, and dirt is brown like us. That's what the truth is. So we have to dispel this lie. Don't ever let somebody lie on you and call you black when you're brown. Okay? Don't ever let somebody associate you with a color that does not match your pigmentation. And on this channel, we stand up for righteousness and truth. Okay? So we're not going to repeat those lies. We're going to dispel them every time, because you have to break their wicked spell. Okay? You have to break their wicked spell. Here we go. Thomas Roy Stein, a resident of the neighboring community of North Fort Myers, faces aggravated murder charges in the March 17 shooting death of 15-year-old Kayla Rincon-Miller. Stein made his first appearance before a judge on March 20th and was ordered to be held without bond. Thank the Most High for that, and thank that judge for doing that. He was due back in court for his arraignment on April 8th. Damn devil. Police are continuing a manhunt for several suspects who allegedly accompanied Stein, while investigators said they believe the crime was not a random act. Meanwhile, family and friends said they are devastated and struggling to come to terms with Kayla's tragic slaying. I'm honestly not good at all. I've been crying all day every time I think of her, Bailey Powell told WBBH-TV, the local NBC affiliate in Fort Myers. It's not real. I'm in denial right now. She's just literally my best friend since I can't even imagine. We went everywhere together. Football games, track meets, sunsplash. The outgoing young girl was enjoying her spring break and hanging out with friends as she often did when she was tragically killed by the devil. Moments before the fatal encounter, Kayla and her two friends had left a movie theater on foot and were walking to a nearby McDonald's around 9:30 p.m. when an SUV rolled up suddenly and blinded them with the high beams. Several suspects jumped out on the shoulder of the road, demanding money and valuables, investigators said. During the scuffle, one of the individuals opened fire, hitting Kayla in the chest. Damn. The shooting happened near the intersection of Southeast 20th Street and Southeast 16th Place, where a witness reported hearing 3 gunshots in the night. It should strike a nerve that a young, vibrant 15-year-old girl was shot dead in the street, Cape Coral Police Chief Anthony Sizemore said. And it really should. That is just terrible her life was cut so short. Someone in the area also called 911 to report the shooting. The suspects fled before law enforcement arrived, while emergency crews were not able to save Kayla, and she was later pronounced dead at a local hospital. May she rest in peace. The 2 surviving victims were uninjured and told authorities they could not identify the gunman. Initially, law enforcement had few clues to work with, and no solid leads developed immediately. A day after the shooting, forensic investigators with the Cape Coral Police Department combed through the crime scene with the help of a K-9 from the Lee County Sheriff's Office, and detectives placed at least 5 evidence markers on the ground, reports said. And shout out to those good men and women of the law enforcement department that took the time out to do that great job that they did collecting that evidence. 3 days later, police located the suspect vehicle, a silver Nissan Pathfinder, which was traced back to Stein's mother, and a suspected gunman was taken into custody. Police refused to say whether Stein's parent would also face charges, as their son, an unsupervised minor, was accused of a deadly armed robbery. The Cape Coral Police Department is asking for the public's help to identify the other suspects and has offered a $3,000 cash reward if a tip leads to an arrest, which I think should be higher, but we're thankful for that. Our detectives know there are others involved in this homicide, and there is still more work to be done, Cape Coral Police said in a news release, according to the Fort Myers News Press. Cape Coral Police Department detectives' diligent work around the clock continues today to narrow this investigation. Relatives of the slain girl have set up a GoFundMe that has so far raised more than $17,000 for Kayla's funeral. In a statement on the website, family members said they were mourning the loss of this beautiful soul. Several of Kayla's friends spoke to news outlets, including Elise De Jesus, who expressed grief over the loss of one of her best friends. She was like my passenger princess, like she was always in my car, De Jesus told reporters. I would like go get my hair done, and we would just sit there, wherever, or sometimes the gas station, not even buy anything. You need God. What if it was your best friend or your sister? Kayla was born on May 20th, 2008, and was just 2 months shy of her 16th birthday when she was gunned down. One of the girl's cousins, Sophia Ricketts, told local news station Fox 4 that she was shocked and saddened by Kayla's death, as she used to babysit the girl when she was younger. It didn't seem real, and it still doesn't seem real, Ricketts said to the outlet. Baby Princess Kayla, this is devastating. Throughout her life, the vibrant young girl brought joy and light into the lives of her parents, Louise and Winston, her family wrote. Man, I tell you, man, how terrible is that, man? How terrible is that? You know, it just really and truly don't make no sense, man. You know, how some people just conduct themselves, man. You know, and hopefully he'll get the death penalty. That's what he deserves. You know, the state of Florida need to give him the death penalty, and they need to put him to death. You know what I'm saying? That right there would be justice. But what do y'all think, YouTube? Drop your comments down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Don't forget to click on that notification bell. And if you can, go over to her GoFundMe page and donate to the family. They could probably really use our help right now. With that being said, I say shalom.